Hey everybody, good morning. Pager here for PG's Continuing Journey Challenge. There I am. How's everybody doing this morning? Alright, we are ready, and I'm ready to start a new day, and it's Terrific Tuesday, and as far as the food, well, let me not talk about that. I want to talk about a little something that I was at my virtual meeting last night, and I want to touch something, you guys. And for me, I was a victim of bullying since I was young. You know, not only in school, not only at my previous jobs, but also um, by my own blood, because I suffered a lot of abuse at my hands of my little grandma. So for me, it has caused and affect a lot of things. It caused me a lot of low self-esteem. It caused me not to go to college, going to a special program instead, on top of my learning disabilities at that time. Also, um, I've had a difficult time making friends, building relationships, and so on. There's no question about it. For me, there's absolutely no question that bullying takes a lot of time to overcome. I would say I have come a long way since I started my weight loss journey, weight loss health and wellness journey, I should say, almost 2 decades ago, but I still have a long way to go. That's why for me, Father's Day is always the most emotional day for me, because I will always have this mentality that had my dad been around, I would have learned to play baseball. I would have learned to do a lot of things. But like I said, my late grandmother was uneducated. She couldn't teach me anything, and she was at times very abusive. So, and um, and then I was born in school, and I didn't dare tell my late grandmother that, because then she would have whipped my ass and would have, and one time she did that. I remember this like it was. I remember I told her that I had something stolen from me from a classmate. She would drag me in the arm, took me to a neighbor who I was going to school with at that time, and she would drag me and beat the shit out of me. And I was crying like you wouldn't believe. Because I'm one who was quiet at that time and didn't want the problems. Today, at age 53, I still am. So like I said, all of that, bullying takes years and years to recover from. And now here I am. I recently almost went into a fight with somebody who made fun of me because I like to see a fat guy get beat up. Okay, yeah. He said you. He said me. I said, and he asked me, do I know him? I said no. I said no, I don't. And he asked me, do I want to know him? I said no, I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you because I don't have time right now. It was so fucking frustrating. I was gonna beat the shit. If my uncle wasn't there, I would have beat the shit out of him, because I'm at a time that I'm recovering not only from all the bullying I've had during my childhood, but also from all the weight gain I gained during COVID. And now it also fucked up my mental health. So doing this, no. Um, no, I've done therapy. My last therapy was last Saturday, and I'm going to bring this up in my next therapy session next month, just before Thanksgiving, about how I was bullied a lot since for most of my life, and it takes years to overcome it. But I got to tell you, I'm proud of my progress. Unfortunately, not everybody's coming with me in the journey, but you know what? F them. That's not my problem. Fuck them. That's not my problem. Those who come with me, come fine. Those that don't, as I said, I've had a difficult time building relationships with people, because right now, as I've had most of my life, I'm building my relationship with myself. I have to straighten my own relationship with myself first before I get into a relationship with anybody. Because again, with all the problems I've been through to overcome, that I had to overcome to where I get to right now, I don't want the problems right now. Boy, it takes a lot of years, a lot of time to overcome. But you know what? I'm going to continue overcoming it. And just be my own and not wait to the end of the tunnel to find. You know, they say there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not waiting until I get to the end of that tunnel to find my light. I'm shining my light right now. All right, see you later. Have a great day.